breaking news today. Daryl Morey is going to be hired by the Philadelphia 76ers as their new president of basketball operations. He's the head guy. I mean, do you like this hire for the Sixers?
Like with everything in Philadelphia, I'm cautiously optimistic. They really haven't been able to find the winning combination with their two superstars. Coach Brown wasn't able to really figure it out. But now I think they have a lot of hope. There's a lot of optimism over in the city of brotherly love. You got Doc Rivers and now Daryl Morey looking to make something happen. So I don't know, but I'm not ready to buy that product just yet.
I like it in this sense. This is an organization that's jumped all over the place, right? I mean, they were the process, then the Colangelos come in and they start trying to win now. Then that falls apart. Elton Brand comes in and 180s the thing into a big team with no shooting last year. Daryl Morey will come in with a philosophy, right? We know what he would kind of like to do, and I don't think that means break up Embiid and Simmons. I mean, you're not going to do that, right?
No way.
No. You've got to try to make it work. I mean, ultimately, maybe you have to break it up someday, but right now, I think with Doc and with Daryl Morey, you put some shooting around them, you kind of fix that lineup in some ways. I like that. I mean, I kind of like the idea of letting these guys take a shot at two elite, an elite coach, a top flight GM, see if they can make it work with these two stars. And ultimately, if you have to change it, you have to change it. But the thing is also, if it comes to that, Daryl Morey will be aggressive.
Yeah, and I do like what you said before where it comes to as far as like the different pieces they're bringing in, right? You have Doc, who I just admire so much as far as his basketball mind and his character and being the backbone of an organization from a coaching perspective, being able to show the guys leadership in that position. And then you have the philosophy aspect of Daryl Morey, what he brings to the table. You have the consistency that Elton Brand has built into, and he's seen over the years the process of overseeing that process in Philadelphia. So altogether, this might be the combination to unlock that potential and catapult him past the second round of the playoffs. But we'll see. I think that the key thing here is that the 76ers tried to get Morey before. So this is something that isn't just like a spur of the moment thing. This is something that, seems as if they've been pursuing him for a while. So hopefully that kind of there's both sides that want to be together. And like we know in any type of business, if you actually enjoy the people that you're around and you want to be there, that's going to be the difference maker.
It is. And it also helps. Look, when you're talking about Daryl Morey, he's really good at understanding part of the job of a GM is to keep ownership out a little bit of the basketball operations side. That's rumored to have been an issue in Philadelphia. I think you've got basketball people in there they can trust. Get out of the way, let them run the show. And I think, like I said, I think this could work. Doc Rivers is going to hold those guys accountable in a way that probably wasn't happening under Brett Brown if you listen to the rumors. And Daryl Morey, for all the talk about small ball and analytics and everything, he just wants to win. He will adapt his system to winning. He wants to find stuff that'll work. And he found a lot of good role players. He hunted stars. He hunted James Harden and Chris Paul and even Dwight Howard back when in a more peak Dwight Howard days. But I mean, finds the PJ Tuckers, the Eric Gordons, that he found role players around them, which is exactly what they need in Philly right now.
Yeah, and that is the key. I think from my perspective, when I look at that 76ers team, you have all the talent in the world in Joel Embiid. He hasn't been able to take into that transcendent step yet. But I feel like hopefully with Doc Rivers there, he can help bring him to that next level. Ben Simmons is a very talented individual as well. And then we're just trying to figure out how do they play next to each other. That's kind of been like the biggest thing. It's like, how do you have that chemistry on court? And I think that hopefully with Morey's philosophy, Daryl Morey's philosophy, he'll be able to unlock Simmons in that position as well.
I hope so. Look, I think Joel Embiid has the potential and can be the most dominant center in the NBA. He shows it for flashes. If they can find a way to extend that out, they become a force in the East.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see it. So from my perspective, like I said, cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to buy the ticket until I see it in person. I want to see a couple of games, but I think it looks promising.
It does look promising. And man, if you're a Sixers fan, you've got a lot of hope right now.
And we didn't even talk about Tobias Harris too, so I feel like there's a lot.
Doc's old guy. Yeah, there's a lot of potential there, man.